girls and boys, ladies and gents, pipe smokers and pipe lovers. Here is Daniel Mustran in another video, coming to you on not the rocks but on the opening nights with Cornell and Dill. Not a bad tobacco, in my opinion at least. In compared to those red tree nuns, it's a good tobacco. I don't know why, but I don't like those tree nuns. Well, the tobacco, I mean. Anyway, I was quite busy today. Made so much mess that it is almost embarrassing, you know. So I had to clean it up quickly. Didn't have time to sit down and have a pipe. And I will probably be late for the lunch because, you know, wife and kids are back home, probably already waiting for me. Anyway, one with some briar bark on top, and the second one kind of a blowfish work in progress something. There was a question that was asked by the friend of mine. Can I live just from pipe making without any job aside or a primary job? Well, in my case I cannot. My wife is not working, and I have a primary job that is paying roughly half of what we need to live from month to month. I'm working as a field engineer on power distribution in transformer stations. During the winter I'm working as a thermographer, making thermography images and checking if everything is okay in those stations. And during summer I'm doing checkings of batteries and rectifiers that we have in transformer stations, so I'm doing that mostly during summer. It is a well-paid job in compared to payments in my country. It is roughly, yeah, well paid. But the thing is, having two kids, dog and a cat, and wife and me, that payment, if you want to have a loan for a car and a loan for a condo, is not enough. That is why I'm not living in my own house and have my own workshop, why I'm actually working in the workshop of my parents or my father. That's where I'm doing most of the mess, and the rest I do back home, trying to be as much as I can with kids and family in all. But still, I'm 44, I'm working like a horse. 7 to 3 p.m. I'm working at my primary job, and from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. I'm mostly here in the workshop, and then I go home, have a lunch, be with my kids and my wife, moving around, whatever, and then at around 8 p.m. I start to sand what I prepared here in the workshop that day. And usually I'm like a machine, you know, working really a lot, I think. And I barely have any free time. Usually I'm sleeping around 4 hours per day, not more. And that's for a long time now. So this is why I have, those things under my eyes, and this is why I'm usually feeling, probably to you also, like I'm, partially asleep because that's the reality I'm living in. And yeah, if I would work only in pipe making, problem with pipe making is that payments are not regular. Sometimes you don't sell much, sometimes you sell all what you have, and I guess I'm lucky that most of the times I don't have any stock because I sell everything. But the thing is, I'm trying to, usually when I cannot sell a pipe, I discount a pipe, and then my price is a little bit lower than usual, and people buy, because they know they have a good deal on my pipes. So, but still, it is hard. It's not easy. Right now, for example, I have 3 pipes that I need to sell, and I have, aside from that and family stuff and existential stuff that I need to cover, I need to buy material. Right now I need to buy briar, I need to buy acrylic rods, I need to buy ebonite rods and little things. All in all, a lot of money that let's be honest, I don't have right now. And those 3 pipes, if I can sell those, then I would probably have for the material, but I need to think about the bills. And it's always a struggle. It's always like from month to month, and my wife and I, we are sometimes struggling about it because it seems to her, and I know that's my reality, that I'm actually working month to month to cover our existential things, and that's it, So it is a struggle. She thinks that I need to work less because I'm a lot of times exhausted. But I'm aware that if I work less, I cannot cover everything. I cannot boost my prices because I have a good pipes. Because right now the reality is pipes that are cheap are selling, and the days of the $5,000 pipes mostly are gone. And actually, the lower price rules. That's the fact. So if you want to sell, you need to be cheap. And I cannot be cheap because if I go too cheap, then I cannot cover anything. I cannot buy material, I cannot make pipes basically. Because my blocks are expensive. I'm not buying whatever I can find. I buy the best quality I could find. And that is costing money. You have to buy like 30 pieces of briar and you are practically broke. They cost like crazy. So, but that's the only guarantee actually that you might start from a good standpoint. If you buy crap of the material, you cannot count that you will make a superb quality pipe. You have to start from a block that is at least has a potential to be a superb pipe. So a long time ago I decided, I don't want to buy crap material, maybe just for this or that, but these pipes that I'm making, they are actually made from the best quality that I can get. And that is for the reason, if you see a pipe that is really well made and has a super nice grain and is costing a relatively reasonable amount of money, then you might still think, to buy it. And as I said, it is always a struggle, day by day, week by week. And when I cannot sell, it is depressing. It hits in my head because I'm my own worst enemy, you know. I'm always thinking that if I don't sell my pipes, that something is wrong. But it's not wrong. Anything isn't wrong with my pipes. They are okay. Problem is the market. So many pipe makers, new pipe makers that are having cheap prices, and also there are manufacturers, and you know, if you are a pipe smoker and want to buy a pipe, you have so many options and so many price ranges, and it's really completely crazy. When you get to the pipe show and when you see everything that is over there, you really cannot choose one pipe. That's a problem. And I see this as a problem also here. You don't have few pipe makers, you have a lot of options. And that's okay from a pipe smoker's standpoint. But from my side as a pipe maker, it is a problem. Because my family is depending on what I make and what I sell. And I'm aware if I don't sell, I'm in trouble. And it is getting harder and harder to sell because of the... And my prices are still the same as they were before. I don't change them. And I cannot go lower either because I will be making pipes for, you know, peanuts, which is, you know, I would rather than be with my kids. Because every pipe that I make, I actually take that time to make that pipe and take that time from my kids and my family. And, you know, people sometimes expect that they will get a superb pipe for nothing because they are used to buy pipes that are cheaper. I cannot go cheaper because, you know, every dollar that I earn is actually not taken from the customers. They are directly, but those, if you understand me, you know, I take that for my kids. I'm not with them, I'm with those pipes, you know. I love them, I love making them, they are my exhaust valve, but still, what's more important? To see your kids grow up and be with them while they are growing up, or to be somewhere else trying to make a living. Yeah, I know if I don't make enough money during the month, we as a family will be in trouble. I know that. But still, where is that edge where you will say, okay, no more, I don't want to do that. I want to be with my kids because this is insane. I don't want to make pipes for nothing, you know. And to be honest, it was a lot easier 10 years ago when I started making pipes. Even if in that time I was thinking that it is hard. It's not. It was not hard. It was actually easier to make and sell pipes. Right now, it is a lot harder. You really have to be superb pipe maker, have a really competitive prices to be able to sell. And what I can see, most of my customers are people that are actually my friends slash long time customers. I have a base, and I'm fortunate, and thank you guys. I'm fortunate that I have a base of people that love my work, cherish my work, that are happy with what I'm doing, and that they like to come back and buy more. And that is great, but the tendency is in pipe making that at least at my side, I get less and less new customers. Mostly what I sell to customers that already have my pipes and value what they got, you know. And it is always hard to explain to customers why you need to charge a pipe $200, $300, $400, $500, $600 because they all think that, you know, this is easy to make. It is not that easy, you know. You need to invest time, effort, you know. So I always say that my work is actually cheaper than a work that a car mechanic is doing. And in my opinion, this is high qualified work. You really need to be artistic, you really need to be precise, you really need to have attention to details and everything else in order to make a superb pipe. And I know I don't underestimate car mechanics, but the thing is, don't underestimate my work either, because this is something that not many people can do. And you know, I don't want to underestimate anyone, but on the other hand, don't underestimate my work, you know. Well, maybe because there are some industrial made pipes that cost less, and also pipes that are made by young pipe makers or pipe makers that produce a lot more per year. Maybe that is the reason for cheaper pipes they have, and maybe that is the reason why people expect also that I will have cheaper prices. On the other hand, I think that I'm cheap, you know, so this is always a game. Is it cheap or not? I don't know. I know that I will never sell this pipe for $80. That's for sure. Because, you know, my material is costing more. So, you know, I would rather give it away for free than charge for it like that, you know. I don't know. Call me crazy. If I would charge my pipes like $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, I know that I would be more precise. I know that my pipes would be more perfect, but I cannot do that because I simply hate to see pipes waiting at my stock, you know, to have them wait to be sold. I'm most happy when I make a pipe and sell it in 10 minutes, you know, because I'm aware that guys that will buy a pipe 10 minutes after I announce it, that they actually are really in love with that pipe. They really want it, and that's the point, you know. When you have guys or girls that buy pipes that fast, then you know that you have done something right, and that feels good here. Enough talking. I really need to go to have lunch with my family. Guys, if the video is too long, I'm sorry. I'm just smoking a pipe and talking random things like friend to friend. Who likes to watch it will watch. If you like, by the way, to watch this, and if you liked the video, hit that like button. Leave a comment, because every comment you make actually is a good feedback for me. I know what you are thinking. It's not just a one-way talk. That becomes two-way talks, like friend to friend. So if you like it, hit like, hit the comment button, leave a comment and so on. Have fun, be happy, and cool smokes. Gotta go to the lunch. Bye bye.